Look who's here now, Bjorn Lomborg, a well-known environmentalist. And Bjorn, I think you agree with Bill Gates. You've got to innovate to beat this thing. Okay,
Absolutely.
Deal with that first. Innovation is where it's at?
Yes, it is. Look, fundamentally, you're asking everyone to switch the entire growth engine of the last 200 years. You're not going to do that if it's costly. The only way you're going to convince, especially China, India, Africa, is if it's green energy is cheaper than fossil fuel. It's not right now, but if we make it cheaper, remember what drove the biggest reduction in US emissions was the fact that fracking turned out to be cheaper than using more coal. That's great because fracking only emits about half CO2. That's why you switched, because it was cheaper.
Well, Gates also says, how about a really big carbon tax? What do you say to that? Well, consumers are not going to like that.
No. Look, first of all, any economist would say a carbon tax that reflects the damage is a good idea, but you should recognize that that's not as big as what most people want it to be, and it's certainly not very realistic to imagine that this is going to happen in most parts of the world. Remember, most countries in the world would actually, at any sort of reasonable carbon tax, have to replace almost all their taxes with carbon taxes. And then, of course, when we reach 2050 and we don't have any more carbon emissions, they'd have to go back and redo all of their taxes. That's just, it's unfathomable. So it's a theoretically correct idea. We should look at some of those things, but this is not what's going to solve climate. That's innovation.
I'm sure you know about Prime Minister Sunak in Britain. He reversed course on a lot of his environmental rules and green policy, including stretching out the ban on gas-powered cars till 2035. Yeah. You approve?
Well, yes, because you can't actually get rid of gasoline-driven cars when people like them. Remember, the Biden Energy Information Administration actually assumes that even by 2050, America will only have about 10% electric-driven cars. Most people like and need their gasoline cars, and unless you have something that's better. So all presidents and prime ministers, not just
Whoa,
Sunak.
Wait a minute. All of them, including Biden?
Of course they will.
Biden will have to reverse?
Well, of course, when you get close to actually doing something that most of your voters don't like, they'll end up saying, oh, wait, I'm going to extend it, leave it to someone else to make that terrible decision. And then, of course, in 2035, somebody else in Britain are going to postpone it to 2040, and then eventually, it'll just not be a thing.
What does the climate crowd think of you?
They're not particularly happy about me pointing out these obvious things, but somebody needs to say that, right? It's not that climate is not a problem, but we're fixing it really badly. So Gates is absolutely right. This is about innovation.
You're the guy saying the emperor has no clothes. That's what you're saying.
Well, but I'm also saying there are smart things to do. So we should be doing those things. I'm not just all about saying, don't do this, but do the smart stuff.
Bjorn Lomborg, a welcome voice on climate. Thank you very much for being here.